What's in a name? Well, when the name is Märklin, it's usually something good. Come back and find out what I'm talking about after the titles. Hey everybody, Anthony Dodge, Mile Train Outsider, the Märklin Outsider today. And if you just watching my live stream, you may have already seen this, but I got something new. And it's actually the first new German locomotive I have bought in a while. You know, everything with Herb's collection, bygone. But this is a first for me in this regard. Märklin for years has released what they call the Märklin Store model. It is a model that can only be bought in official Märklin stores. It's not even the Märklin Dealers Initiative model. It can only be sold, for example, in Germany in actual Märklin outlet shops, basically. And then in other countries, there are certain stores that get that designation. My own Modell Bond Shop Lippe does not sell them. They are not considered a Märklin store. So I had to buy this from an American source. It was the cheapest I was going to get it. So anyhow, what I got was this, the Märklin Store model for 2024. It is a Class 249. It's a Vectron Dual Mode, and they give it the diesel logo. It is model number, you can see here, 39299. And I'll take it out in a minute and show it to you. As well as each year they release usually a freight car, and I picked up a couple of these. Now these are unique because they're Märklin. These are false flags. They're hypotheticals. There is no train that I'm aware of that actually has these liveries. It's just the Märklin brand name slapped on. And I saw these a couple of years ago. They released a Class 66, and I thought the Class 66 was really cool, but I passed on it at the time. But when I saw the 249, I said, I finally have to do this. I want to get a Märklin train. Years ago, I thought I would be silly to get a Märklin train since it's not a real train, but this kind of cinched it. So I got a couple of these, and I'll get this all out along with some other stuff I've picked up. And I'll give you my first impressions on this. All right, so the first thing, even though I actually unpacked this and opened it up real quick on my live stream, is I was not expecting the box to be this size. When you open the box and remove the foam pad, you get a certificate that it is a special model. And it comes with a display case. I did not know that these store models came with this display case. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let me get the actual model itself out and get it up on the track. Hey, so here it is. The Märklin model number 39299 Vectron Dual Mode BR249. Dual mode because it has both electric and diesel, although they are numbered as diesel. Anyway, it comes in at 569 grams, which is a very good weight. Very impressed with that. And as usual, the detailing in it. I love this black and red piping. The detailing along the bottom, just perfect. The various hazard and warning lights and stickers. Inside the grill, fan up above. Obviously a lot of plastic molding, but a lot of metal parts. And the very recognizable Vectron front end, the grill, but in dual mode. This comes with 32 sound and light functions, including both electrical and diesel sounds. Typical directional lighting. So giving you just a little taste of both sounds. Now, I already have a Class 249, you may remember, in the standard Deutsche Bahn coloring. But I bought this just to have sort of a, I don't want to say a joke train, but just a Märklin train. I wanted one that was, I just find the black with the red lettering and red stripes or piping around it to just really be a cool look. Very stunning. And just, I finally had to get one. Now, every year they also release a set of matching cars, and I will attach those at the end after we do the test. So I'm going to run this in, and then we will give it its full test up the incline. So we ran it in, and it ran in like a dream. Very smooth, very quiet, very impressive. It was, I'm trying to remember the one I really said was so quiet, but it was as quiet. I had to look a couple of times to see if it was actually running or had stopped. It was that quiet and smooth. And on this track, it's saying something. So now, of course, what we need to do is take it up the incline a couple of times and see how it's going to handle it. So we're going to do it about half speed. All right, coming past the first set of points and then the incline. So here we go, up the incline right there. Nice and smooth, no real hesitation. So let's speed it up, which should only improve its performance. For some reason I put it on track 3 today instead of track 1. But nice and smooth. It's interesting, the ballasted areas are actually a bit noisier. All right. So what are my first impressions? Well, I'm very biased, of course. And only time is the real test of quality, but I like this a lot. I've wanted this livery. I've always regretted passing on getting the 66, but in some ways that's good because now I have this one, and I think I like this one more than the 66. I just love the dual mode Vectrons, and now I have the Märklin logo train. It's funny that a few years ago I thought, oh, that's silly, but now I want one. I want an all Märklin train, and this is the start. I'm not going to buy all the old locos and so forth, but I just decided I'm such a fan of Märklin, I thought it might be cool to have a fictional or non-fictional Märklin train. I've heard both. I've had so many people tell me, no, these don't exist in reality, and I've had a couple of people say, no, they actually do take one of the locos and put this livery on it and run it for a while. I've never seen it, and I've never seen pictures of an actual one in the Märklin specific livery. I've seen pictures from bygone days when Märklin paid to advertise on locomotives and freight, but not in this specific livery and style. So it ran in smoothly. Definitely is a consistent runner. It was very quiet in running. Obviously, when it's running on the main layout as opposed to the running in track, it does get a little bit noisier because the ballast and everything affect that. But just a real nice locomotive. Sharp, Märklin quality, and that's all you can ask for. If it's a locomotive you like, they are pricey, and they are relatively rare because it can only be bought from a Märklin shop. Now, I am sure a couple of American shops like Renault's might still have some in stock as of this, because they just got theirs in this week, so they might have a couple, but I know the European shops are already sold out, at least the several I frequent. So on that note, I'm going to leave you with a very special running session, and hope you enjoy what you're about to see. I want to thank you for watching. It's always awesome for those of you that tune in and see what I'm up to. So until next time, I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and happy trains. Take care, everybody.